figured he had a longer reach than I did, and I didn't want to end up in the front row on my head. We are Signatures. Thanks for coming out today. I've been here when there's lots of people, and I've been here when there aren't lots of people. And today I'm really glad that some of you came. This is great. I want to introduce the first tune that we played is something called Have You Met Miss Jones? It's the first jazz standard second jazz standard that I learned when I started studying jazz at YBC. And I've known people who say, I don't really like jazz, it just kind of sounds like a lot of noise to me. And I discovered that it takes a lot of effort to make that kind of noise that consistently with more than one or two folks. So that was one of the first that sort of opened up that structure to me and taught me that. The second tune we played is called Fly Me to the Moon. It's often done with a swing beat, sort of a feel is how you most often hear that, but we kind of like the Latin thing. We live in Yakima, why not? I want to introduce the band. First of all, let's address this issue of quartet versus trio, okay? Trio, three. We're a quartet today. Travis Yost, who I've been calling Todd all morning, we're tight. Todd and I were tight. I met him about 49 minutes ago. But great drummer, friend of Kyle's, skied in, I think, this morning from Ellensburg, right? And is joining us on the drums this morning. Would you welcome Travis Yost? Doing an awesome job. Kyle Nealon, we're almost as tight as Travis and I because we met about 3 months ago. I think we had one rehearsal and then we did a gig at Russillo's and now we're best of buds, you know? Isn't that how it goes? Kyle is a espresso bar owner and family man. He says, no, I gotta get out of here. It's 9 o'clock. My family's waiting for me. I got stuff to do. So the days of partying with the jazz guys are over. We just rehearse and go home. Kyle Nealon on bass. Would you welcome Kyle Nealon? My friend, Bob Allgaier, we actually have been playing together for a little while longer. We met while doing music at YBC and developed a friendship and a strong bond built around a commonly shared musical language. And I've enjoyed so much working with Bob for now 5 years, almost 6 years. Yeah. He didn't know that I was that old, but it's true. Who's counting? Plays trumpet, flugelhorn, lots of other kinds of things, and you know Bob from many venues, I know. The next tune that we're going to do features him. I don't know of anybody who has more fun or works harder at doing music than Bob Allgaier. Would you welcome him today? And I am Gwen Shipley. What do you want to know? I don't know. Stuff. I've been doing music for a long time, and I want to say thanks to our families for coming today. Great friends. This is just a lot of fun. Next tune we're going to do is called Joy Spring, and it does feature Bob Allgaier on trumpet right after we reach that microphone stand for us, so that we don't have to do this again. All right. Thanks so much. Joy Spring.
need to add a few things about Gwen that she didn't tell you. We have a couple of tunes that we're going to play today that are some of her original arrangements. And we call them arrangements because they're technically arrangements, but there's so much imagination and creativity in those arrangements that you're going to really enjoy that. But we're not going to play one of those now. We're going to play...
See the big red barn? You don't turn there.
I'm baiting you. You're going to look forward to that. But we're going to play All Blues. All Blues is a mainstream tune of Miles Davis, one of the most prolific jazz players that ever existed. So All Blues, and we're going to feature Kyle on this one. All Blues. Gwen's original rearrangements. And she has had so much cool stuff in here that we'll call it Gwen's Candy. Gwen's Candy. and another one of Gwen's rearrangements. This one you'll really enjoy. It's from Broadway. Broadway made it famous. My Favorite Things. From West Side Story. No, it's not.
I have no idea. I am right here.
Right.
Okay, right here. And I'm going to introduce this. Maybe I didn't tell you that. What? Sorry. It's great to have friends who aren't your husbands even, right? It's fun. This song is My Favorite Things, as Bob said, and I have somebody really special to me who's in the audience today. There is it kind of like when you do your taxes, if it's over 5, you can round up? Is that how it works? Thankfully, with our age, we don't have to do that, but by the time you've lived this long, it's okay if you do. And in fact, you sort of pride yourself on doing that. There is a gentleman right down here in the 3rd row. Daddy, if you could stand, it would be wonderful. I would love for the audience to see my dad, Ken Walkup, who is approaching his 91st birthday. Is that so cool? He said, I don't get to go out and see what you do. What kind of music do you do? And who are these people you play with? I mean, for crying out loud. This is the man who used to sing me to sleep. Sandman's a coming to get the queen girl, to take her off to dreamland with all the boys and girls. And that's where the music started for me. So he's one of my favorite things, and that's why I wanted to introduce him right here, right now. And yes, indeed, it is from the sound of the music. Okay.
go back to work. We would like to do a Thessalonians monk tune that is called When You Need It, or Well You Need It. Well, you need it. That's done with a different one. Anyway, I'd like to